Well, in Christchurch, it's early autumn, and as we look out over the Southern Alps, over the central business district of Christchurch, it's a fine, cool morning. There's the ports to the south of Lancaster Park, and as we pull back onto the ground itself, we can reveal that it's a very green outfield, but a very hard and fast pitch, probably a lot bouncier than other pitches used for Benson and Hedges World Cup matches in New Zealand. So time now for a good close-up look at that pitch and just see what kind of assistance there's going to be for the bowlers. For the pace bowlers in particular, is it going to be a fast and bouncy wicket for them as we go out to the middle and join John Morrison and Peter Sharp.
Back in the South Island at Lancaster Park here, John, and the pitches this year have really played well.
Yes, they have. It's been a super season for Lancaster Park. They've been true, they've been consistent, but that pitch, the West Indies South Africa, may be a little bit too juicy for the batsmen's liking.
Well, that was the one they used last time for the first game here at the park in the World Cup, and it's the same strip that we're going to use today. So we'll go have a look at it here, and you can see quite clearly that it's dried out a lot. A couple of weeks ago, it was fairly moist. There was grass growing there vigorously, and it's really been just rolled down flat. Here, they've clipped more off it, they've dried it out, but it's remained reasonably firm.
It's very, very hard, and that should give some good bounce, a lot more bounce than we've seen Eden Park or Basin Reserve produce. But it should be consistent, and it should hold together, and I think it'll be very fair for both teams today.
So the bounce has been even. The Pakistan team, I'm sure, will be pleased. They have to win this one, of course.
And they're there with our man, Keith Quinn.
We'll bowl.
Okay, you've won the toss here today. What have you decided to do?
We've decided to bowl.
What do you think of the conditions here in Christchurch?
Conditions look very good.
You fancy a chase later on, do you?
Well, we figured that New Zealand are good at chasing. They've got a good batting lineup. And we thought, we'd give ourselves a chance of chasing because we've also got a long batting lineup.
So you're looking for a consistent performance from your team today after some inconsistency in Australia?
Yes, we just hope we can play according to our potential.
Thank you very much indeed. Martin Crowe's here. Martin, you're going to have a bat first today. That suit you?
Well, we don't mind. We were actually going to have a bowl, but yeah, we'll bat, and it's a good wicket.
A lot of runs been made here in the past this season, hasn't it?
Yeah, looking forward to it, actually. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and let's hope we've got more than them.
A couple of quick questions, Martin. Are you trying to win today?
You bet.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And do you want Australia to get those semis?
Well, we'd like to play Eden Park, sure, but if we have to go to Sydney, so be it.
Okay, Martin. Play well done. Thank you.
So here's the New Zealand team today, remembering that they've been sent into bat. Rod Latham back in the side in place of John Wright. He'll open with Mark Greatbatch. Then Jones, Crowe, Rutherford, Harris, Deepak Patel. Ian Smith bats at number 8 today. Gavin Larsen at 9. Danny Morrison is in the side. Chris Cairns is out. And Willie Watson is in at number 11 to complete the New Zealand lineup. Here's the Pakistan team. Ramiz, Raja and Aamer Sohail to open. Inzamam will hack to bat at 3. He's a young player. Then those two very experienced, very good players, Javed Miandad and Salim Malik, at 4 and 5 in the order. Ejaz also bowls medium pace, batting at number 6. Imran Khan, the great all-rounders, at number 7. Wasim Akram, also a very fine all-rounder, left-arm fast bowler, left-handed batsman at number 8. Moin Khan is the wicket-keeper. Mushtaq Ahmed's the leg spinner. And Aaqib Javed is the other opening bowler for Pakistan. And the opening bowlers for Pakistan, Wasim Akram and young Aaqib Javed.
But here's the first ball to Greatbatch. Oh, what a good shot. Imran Khan, a rather elderly boot, left boot from Imran Khan. Good shot that, very good shot by Greatbatch. It's going right before, that was a fine stroke. He played it so well, moving inside the line, playing past midnight. Oh, that's Greatbatch in excelsis, a splendid stroke, over Spaniard, 4 runs, and that's the one. Aaqib to Greatbatch. Wonderful, like a good tracer bullet, it descends in the stand, 6 runs, and Greatbatch is on his way.
For it to go through between bat and pad. So the skill required from someone like Greatbatch who's looking to get after it is that the ball must be close to him when he goes over the top. And that was a fine shot too from Latham.
Oh, it's in the air, he's out, he's gone. Latham looks at the pitch, in fact he might look at his own judgment.
And so New Zealand lose their first wicket in the 4th over, 23 for 1.
Very wide on the crease, but good shot from Greatbatch. He stands high and hits it away square on the offside off the back foot.
Oh, he's gone over the top this time, through backward point. It's safe out there, 1 bounce forward. Well, a good shot from Greatbatch, but he's going to be a bit lucky, and he gets some runs now. The outfield's pretty quick, it might go all the way. Aaqib is racing. And there's the 50 for New Zealand in the 12th over. New Zealand's brought up its 50, but has lost 3 wickets on the way.
That's a bang shot, 4 runs. That's a marvellous shot. That's Greatbatch back onside.
Ball drops. Rutherford chasing a wide run. Simmons. Running. In fact, they're going to get some bonus runs here. 2 and 1 for 4 overthrows. Ramiz has no chance of stopping that. So the corner's leg buys, and Steve Beckner will signal 4 plus the 1 they took originally, so it's 5 in total. 73 for 3. Warren Lees, thanks very much for your comments. It's 1 more later. 73 for 3 after 17.
3 for 3. Oh,
Here's
Ken
Rutherford.
Rutherford. He's out. Yes, sent back. Ken Rutherford run out. I don't think there's too much doubt about that. Tragedy for New Zealand, as Mark Greatbatch decided he didn't want the run.
Certainly a waste. Rutherford walking, coming down the track, running on the shot. Akram, the left-hander, picking that ball up very quickly. As you can see, Rutherford a good 2 metres out. And that's a disaster for New Zealand, and a big hit for Australia too, I'd suggest, at the moment.
85 for 4 New Zealand. Oh, he's gone. He must be stumped, surely. He is. Leaping.
It's a wide as well, but of course you can be out with a wide. Well,
dear me.
it's worth 1 run. It's a wicket. It's an extra ball. And Harris, unfortunately, has been stumped on 1. Well stumped by Moen. Well tossed up too by Mushtaq.
He certainly went after this ball. As you see, very wide and far down the wicket was Chris Harris. And there was no question about that.
It was up there to be hit, but it was the googly, wasn't it? It just kept going further away, and he got done in the ear and with the spin. So Harris is out. New Zealand lose their 5th wicket, 88 for 5.
And that's out. That'll be out the top edge, just around the corner. And looking at sweep, paddling it round there. And Greatbatch is on his way. 93 for 6 in the 24. He's bowling. Smith looking to cut Imran with that angle wide of the crease, angling the ball in and nipping back as well. And at the end, Smith.
And he walks back to pavilion after having made only 1.
96 for 7 New Zealand. And to follow.
And that is out. It was a marvellous catch there in the covers. It was very low, and Patel did not get over that one. Oh, a beautiful strike. That was a marvellous shot there by Larsen. And we knew
On a field for a stumping, but umpire Steve Whitnall says no. Danny Morrison being beaten.
So just pushed out of that ball there, and it's very, very tight indeed, isn't it? There's a question of whether he had his foot in the air as the bails came off. Very, very tight decision indeed.
That looked as if it may just have been out. We'll have another look at it. Watch that back foot. Danny Morrison swinging at this one. He's hit it rather well, and he picks up 4-1 bounce into the stand over there. That's 4 runs. 142 for 8. Aamer to continue from the southern end. And that's a fine looking shot from Gavin Larsen. Looked like New Zealand was going to get even this time.
Very disappointing for New Zealand through the middle order. Mark Greatbatch making a fine 42 from 67 deliveries, an explosive start, but then he struggled once the leg spinner came on. Latham Jones, Crow, Rutherford, Harris, Patel and Smith, well, none of them reached double figures. Very disappointing.
At the end, 166 there, New Zealand all out in the 49th over. Wasim Akram, 4 for 32, finished up with the best figures in terms of the number of wickets taken. But so much influence on that New Zealand innings was achieved by the leg spinner Mushtaq Ahmed, bowling leg spinners, but also with a fair proportion of googlies or wrong-uns, the ones that went the other way, and he really bamboozled the New Zealand middle order. So 2 for 18 for Ahmed. Great support from Javed, Aaqib, Javed, Imran, from Aamer, Sohail, and Hedges Ahmed, and the one over towards the
Aamer Sohail coming round the wicket. Oh, he's hooked. It's in the air. Yeah. Out. And he uses it. And Danny Morrison. Umpire Steve Randall says, no, it didn't. You're out. And Pakistan are 1 for none. Oh, he's hooked again. Another bouncer. And Mike. He's got him. Inside edge onto the stumps. And Benson will look on his way. Pakistan 9 for 2. A good looking shot. He's got it through. And that'll go away for 4. Well timed by Ramiz.
Oh, he's put it away over mid-wicket from outside off stump between the two deep fielders. It'll race away for 4. Long arm not able to get around.
In deep wicket and long arm.
In the air, but it was firm enough to go straight down the ground. That'll go all the way for 4. For a moment there, it looked as though it was going to be hit back to Willie Watt.
Trying to pull it away. He does well. He's beaten the man at mid-on. That should run away. It's struggling towards the boundary, but Ken Rutherford just jogs after it. Oh, he's nicked it, but he's nicked it fine, and that'll run away for 4. No slip in, of course, that's fair enough. Going to... Oh, fine-looking shot. That should run away for 4. In fact, it does. Gavin Larsen coming around.
From Ramiz Raja.
Over the top he goes as Rod Latham comes into the attack, and that'll run away for 4 to the point boundary. And it does look like the Pakistanis are going after it. We'll take. And there's the 100 up for Pakistan. Javed Miandad getting it down to third man. And 100 for Pakistan. They've lost 2 wickets, but they've got things.
And once again, Ramiz Raja goes for the big shot through the onside. And for the first time against Morrison, he gets that one through. That's the 3rd time he... That's a great ball from Morrison, and he's out. So Miandad's gone. Morrison had his 3rd wicket. And New Zealand has struck with Pakistan at 124, now for 3. Javed Miandad is out. OW to Morrison for 30. 124.
Doesn't pick out, give him out. About 30.
And that's gone for 4. Hit with marvellous timing and great placement. Thought I'd turn it on for the next game.
Oh, good shot. Clipped that one away. He's picked it up and hit it outside the circle, and that's 4 runs from the moment it left the bat. Good shot. Ramiz Raja. He might come back for his 100. In fact, he's turning for 2, so Ramiz Raja, 100 runs. Fine effort from him. He really has stabilised this Pakistan innings. He lost a couple of partners early. In fact, he lost his opening.
And just flicking this down. They'll go for 4. It's fine enough. That won't be cut off.
With the longest marker.
Full toss, and that's an easy gimme down the leg side.
Continues to play the bowlers. Superb innings, considering that Pakistan had lost 2 early wickets in the morning.
Full half volley and smashed through the covers. That's a fine shot. And the end of the over, 163 for 3.
15 superbly struck for us.
And he's whacked this one, oh, just wide of mid-on. Just wide of mid-on. That's to the boundary, and that will give Pakistan the victory that they need to get through to 167 for 3 in the 45th over. And Ramiz Raja not out 119. Salam Malik not out 9. Pakistan winning this contest at Lancaster Park in Christchurch and breaking the winning run of New Zealand, giving them a marvellous chance now of going through to the semi-finals.
Pakistan in the end doing it very easily. A loss of a couple of wickets early on did not affect them, even though Javed Miandad struggled. But it was Ramiz Raja, 119 not out, the highest individual score of this World Cup, that in the end was responsible for Pakistan getting to that target of 167 with 2 balls still left in the 45th over. So a very comfortable and most deserved win for Pakistan, even though they lost a couple of early wickets. For New Zealand, Danny Morrison took 3 for 42 and was the most successful bowler, reasonably economical as well, even in the context of this game. Deepak Patel, none for 25. He was very tidy again, opening the bowling and bowling straight through. Willie Watson did a good enough job, but really the other New Zealand bowlers did.
Performance. We got the breaks. I think that the bowling looked particularly sharp.
Yes, our opening bowlers, they have given us a good start. And then Mushtaq came in and I thought bowled beautifully. It was a gamble. But really, he's got such a big heart for a little boy. He just doesn't get flustered at any stage. And I was very pleased with him.
Well, let's cross your fingers and see how the games go in Australia.
Yeah, the sad thing is now we have another match to really play, make sure that Australia wins.
Well, the New Zealand team rather came down to earth today. 7 consecutive victories, but today a most resounding loss. Here's their captain, Martin Crowe. What do you have to say about today? Because I guess the figures tell the story of the match, really, don't they?
Sure, we didn't get enough runs. That was a bit disappointing, really, but Pakistan came out and had a crack at us and had a bit of luck early on. Bowled very well and kept the pressure on, and 6-6 wasn't good enough.
And that leg spinner seemed to cause a problem or two, I think.
Well, I mean, he came on at a good time because Pakistan had just got 2 quick wickets, and therefore we couldn't afford to lose another. So we really had to just work it around if we could, and he didn't give us any bad balls. So he deserved, I think man of the match was he. He deserved it because he bowled brilliantly for 10 overs.
All right, so as far as the batting was concerned, not enough runs, but I suppose you thought during the lunch break some early wickets and we might be with a chance here if we can.
I still think we're playing well, apart from today, and we're confident against anyone we come up against. We're very happy to beat Eden Park, though.
Absolutely, Martin Crowe. Thanks for talking to us. We'll see you on Saturday. Yeah, right. Well, really, here at Lancaster Park today, there's only been one team in it. Pakistan bowled and batted much better than the New Zealand side did. And the New Zealand team, which had been so successful in its first 7 matches of this Benson and Hedges World Cup, rather came down to earth with the fun today. I'm sure they will not mind that. It'll bring them back to some sort of reality before they go into a very tough semi-final encounter in a few days' time now at Eden Park in Auckland. One thing today's result has ensured is that New Zealand will have a home draw in the semi-final. Australia are out of the last 4. Pakistan still have a chance of getting to the semi-finals of the Benson and Hedges World Cup. That's it from Lancaster Park in Christchurch. A win to Pakistan over New Zealand by 7 wickets.